Think of every time somebody showed you an Aang feat or a Kyoshi feat. They're doing some crazy wild thing. What's Aang cracking a mountain in his sleep, Kyoshi moving an island or whatever. And they proceed to tell you why that makes that avatar better than the avatar that came afterwards. They don't know what they're talking about. But I think the main reason people use these feats like this is because of stupid ass power scalers. I think power scalers are one of the main reasons we argue the way we do. I'm gonna tell you why. What did Roku say about the avatar state?
The glow is the combination of all your past lives, focusing their energy through your body.
So with the past lives focusing their energy through your body, it would imply that more past lives is more energy, right? You guys use this argument when it comes to Aang versus Korra, because you know she doesn't have any past lives, completely ignoring the new explanation of the avatar state. But I need you guys to understand that even though we only had this explanation for a long time, y'all still never really listened to it, because I have never seen anyone admit that Roku is stronger than Kyoshi. He has more energy than she does. Wouldn't his avatar state be stronger? Wouldn't his raw power be higher? But y'all don't even admit that. So even when you only had one explanation, the bias was still crazy because Kyoshi was your favorite avatar and you thought she was cooler, ignoring the canon. But let's talk about the other canon explanation, the new current canon explanation of the avatar state. So we know now in the current canon that Rava, the spirit of light, powers the avatar state. The source of power is all her. We learn this here when it comes to Wan versus Vaatu. He has no past lives, he's actually the first past life. She jumps into his body, and with them fusing, this is the first avatar with the first avatar state. So it's not the past lives anymore. And we know based on Rava's influence, she grows in size and power. We see that she's so small and weak when she goes into Wan, the only reason she couldn't fight Vaatu by herself. But when we see her again, pulled out of Korra's mouth, she's much bigger. I need you to understand why I brought up both explanations, because if you want to completely ignore the new canon, Roku's explanation means the avatar state is a growing power, that each incarnation would have more energy, so using a past avatar's feats are completely useless because all new avatars would be able to match and exceed what a past avatar has done. But if you want to be honest and use the new explanation of the avatar state, you see with your own eyes that Rava also grows over time. So no matter which explanation you prefer, the concept has never changed. The avatar state's power grows over time, even in Korra's canon video game.
Powers have grown strong for 1,000 years, but mine have been growing strong since time began.
This is why power scalers do not belong in this conversation. They've made it clear for years that the avatar state's power, or the avatar's power in general, grows over time because of the connection to either the past lives or Rava, depending on which one you decide to believe in. So the moment you start having a conversation about which avatar is better, unless it's a skill conversation, they're being biased because power will always go to the newer avatar.